Hey guys, Star77 Productions here, and we are a YouTube channel and we do product reviews on YouTube that we have purchased from Amazon and that we recommend for you guys, and we provide the links down below so that you can follow the links and purchase some of these products. Today we're going to look at the Nintendo Switch and all the accessories you can get for it and what you need to get up and running. It will kind of be like an unboxing today, going through the unit itself, the games, the different accessories that we have purchased, some of the specs, and kind of what you need to get up and running. It is 2021. The Switch was made in 2017, but it is still very relevant today. There's not many systems that are like this that can be portable, that have a 6.2-inch screen, that you can also dock and create to do some console gaming on a TV, and it just still works very well. So still highly recommend a Nintendo Switch, and let's go ahead and get into what you get. So again, all the links will be below, and this is kind of the Nintendo Switch updated version here in the red box. Make sure that you get one of those. They only tweaked a couple of things on this latest version, and that is the battery life is a little bit better, and they slightly addressed the analog drift on the console joystick that you might experience in the older version. So this one, you shouldn't have as much drift on your Joy-Cons is what they call them, and they seem to have kind of rectified that. So you'll get the main box here that has your Nintendo Switch. It has the actual tablet looking Switch, the docking station, two Joy-Cons that you can attach to the side of your Switch, or you can insert them into this controller here and kind of make it like a fully functional console controller. And then you'll want to get yourself one game. You can get plenty of digital games as well, but hopefully you can find a bundle that includes a game. One of the most popular ones here is the Mario 8 Deluxe version, because you can have 4 players on this one, and you can battle back and forth if your friend has a Switch as well. And you guys can each use these Joy-Cons that come apart here. And then in this box we have all the accessories. I found a perfect accessories pack. It was about $40 or so, and it was the best one that I could find after doing tons of research. So let me save you the time and effort doing that research for you and show you which one has the best accessories. So kind of opening up this box to begin with, let's just go over those different pieces here. You start off with the actual tablet right here, 6.2 inches. Here's an up-close look at it. Pretty wide screen. The back, and you can tell this is the second version, because you'll be able to read right here 001-01, which is the most recent version. 2 speakers back here, a flippable stand right here. You attach your Joy-Cons to each side of the tablet here. Insert your game card into this slot here. You have a little bit of airflow through here, volume on this side, and power. Then you can attach your, it looks like this is a 3.5mm jack for your headphones. And then on the underside you have your charging port, and it should come with a charging cord. And underneath this stand you have to pop it up, and that's where you would put your SD card. And for an SD card, since these ones usually only come with 32 gigabytes, they do recommend getting some sort of micro SD card, probably in the 128 gigabyte range. And they do have some specific ones that are specifically made for the specs for this Nintendo Switch, so I'll include that in the link as well. And those are the XC cards that are a little bit faster than the HC, and there is a good deal on the 128 gigabyte one right now, which that will be in the mail tomorrow, but I'll have a link for that one. Then you get your two little Joy-Cons here, and these attach into the side of the Switch and also into that main Joy-Con controller. I'll go ahead and get into that a little bit later. We just want to go through everything that we have so far in here and what you get. Kind of give you a close-up on all that. Yes, you do get the HDMI cable, which is quite nice. A lot of consoles sometimes don't provide that. Your charging cord. Yeah, and that looks like it's the same one that kind of Samsung uses for their tablets as well. And you'll want to make sure that if you do buy a second one of those that you have the right voltages. Then you have your main Switch controller, and it looks like you can pop these guys inside of here and convert your two side controllers to a standalone large console controller if you are going to be gaming on the TV. Alright, a couple more things here. These little things are just extenders to the small gray Joy-Cons. You attach them on there when you're going to do handheld, and they have little ropes to kind of hold them on your wrist, since they are a little bit on the small side, but there's all sorts of aftermarket Joy-Cons and controllers you can buy for this. They even have a Pro controller, and that is more like a console type controller that you would see for Xbox or PlayStation, and that is a little bit easier for the adults to use as well with bigger hands. So yes, make sure you get the red box one. That is the new version. Find one that comes bundled with a game. And then here you have your docking station here. A little bit of close-up on this. This pops down. This is where you run your HDMI. You run it out through this USB and AC power right through there as well. Close that up, and then when you're ready, you just put the docking station there and insert the tablet in there to dock it and get it going on the TV. And just be super careful, because I hear that when you put this in here, it does tend to scratch the screen a little bit, and that's why you're going to want to get all these cool accessories that we have purchased here. And that has a screen protector and all sorts of awesome things to help take care and extend the life of your Nintendo Switch. So this one, definitely provide a link. All sorts of awesome stuff. Let's start with the case here. This is a carrying case. It will hold a couple of the Joy-Cons, the tablet itself, some games, the charger, and a couple other miscellaneous items. Definitely nice quality here, and it's a harder shell so that it will protect that. And then you have a couple of straps to kind of hold it in there, and a couple of slots to hold miscellaneous cartridges as well inside of here. So that is pretty much your travel case for when you're traveling. We got other cool things in here. This is just a regular gaming case. You can kind of see here, you put the Switch in there and the Joy-Cons on each side, and it protects the whole tablet and console itself. And this one is a little bit more friendly as far as being able to use it and have the case. So you would put this guy inside of here. Sides for Joy-Cons on each side, and then you can see it has indentations for your hands right here to kind of help you grip. Still allows you to click on the buttons up top. It allows the airflow to pass through here, and then you can hear the sound coming through that. So this was one of the best cases I can find, and it was part of this bundle as well. And I believe it will still fit in this carrying case. Yes, it does look like the dimensions will fit in the carrying case, no problem. Okay, all sorts of cool stuff. So here is the Screen Pro. You'll definitely want one of these. It only comes with one piece, so you might want to grab a backup, but it is tempered glass, so it should last and should be just fine. Here we have a charging dock, and this will charge, it looks like it will charge 4 Joy-Cons at once, and I think you can use the same charging cord there, and it has light up indicators for when the Joy-Cons are fully charged. Definitely want to get one of these. That was one of the biggest complaints, is that those Joy-Cons kind of die fairly quickly. I think they addressed it a little bit in this new version, but definitely want to have something to get you speedy charging, and so you can put multiples on there. Also comes with a stand. This one will hold it up there, and you can tilt the angle on it, and you just put your tablet gamer in there and lift it up, and you can watch movies, play games, and it's just a nice little convenient tilting stand for you. Also comes with a 2-pack of controllers where you can put the mini Joy-Cons into one of these, and it will turn it into a slightly larger controller for adults or people with bigger hands. You also get your left and right top buttons clickers that will go in and click those top buttons, and then it'll hold the controller in there just perfectly. And then it also has the exact same feature, but this one is it's kind of for Mario Kart and the other driving games. You just put your Joy-Cons inside the steering wheels, and it'll do the same thing as well. And it will use the movements from your steering wheel to counteract in the game. Let's kind of feel the quality of these. Not as soft as I was hoping, but that might mean that it'll be nice and durable. Yeah, it looks like you can... okay, I see. So you put it in there, and it'll dock it right in there. You put these back triggers for the left and right top joysticks, and you're able to get going and play like a Mario Kart type game in the steering wheel feel. Couple other things in here. Like I said, this is a great kit. And the only thing I'm missing is the micro SD card. That's the only thing that hasn't come in. It includes a carrying case for the different games that you have. This one will hold up to 5 games. A lot of people do mainly downloadable games on there once you sign up for Nintendo, but it is nice to have a couple hard copy games. You got a couple different little buttons here, and these are paw print buttons, kind of cool for the kids, that you can cover up your joystick with, and it gives you a little bit better grip and raises the button up just ever so slightly, so it's a little bit easier to use. And then it looks like lastly we come in with a couple Joy-Con protectors, and these, I believe they're just little rubber plastic type covers, yeah, to kind of give you a little bit of protection, a little bit better grip. Yeah, you can see that there's an extended grip right on the back of here to put onto your Joy-Cons to kind of protect them and keep them from getting scratched up. So I believe you can have these on while it is attached to the main tablet, but you cannot use them when you have it in the gaming case that has the open front. But you can store a lot of this stuff inside of your case and use it as you need to as well. But this is kind of everything you need to get up and running, you know, around the $400 price point. And it should pretty much include everything you need to get going, except for you will need that Nintendo account, and you might need a little bit longer of an HDMI cord depending on how far your console is going to be. But it looks like the graphics for this are 720p when you're just using the console, and then they're 1080 on the TV when you're gaming, so that is pretty good. It's not quite as good as some of those high-powered gaming consoles, but you do get to take this with you on the road. You can battle friends who have a Switch as well, and it is just cool how many different types of accessories and features you can get for it, and I think it's definitely still quite the impressive gaming system, and I know people are giving it like 9 out of 10 stars recently, even here in 2021 for the Nintendo Switch. So just follow the link for all of those to Amazon. Okay guys, so here's everything all laid out and kind of set up now, just so that you can see it comes together quite nicely and pretty much has everything you could need. Another quick look at the case. Definitely does the job. You can hold quite a few cartridges in here, probably 10. Straps the actual Switch down here. And then all your accessories, like maybe your Joy-Con or your charger in there. Then you have your Joy-Con covers here. That will help protect them a little bit more, keep debris out. Both of these paw print Joy-Con joystick protectors, we added those two on there and they fit pretty well. And then of course the really nice handheld case that helps protect it really fits on there perfectly. It's got those extra indentations for your hands to fit in there. As you can see, you can hear the sound, and you can also access all the buttons quite nicely as well. And then that just goes on that tilt-a-stand that also comes in the set. Yeah, you just drop down those two little holders there, and then you can adjust the angle on it to get it to how you would like it. And you can see the screen is pretty large and it is pretty detailed. This is Mario Kart here, and we haven't had a problem in playing any of the games or seeing things. But it definitely is fun to hook it up to the TV as well. And then you also have the 4 Joy-Con charger here. This is quite nice. I wish the cable was just a tad bit longer, but not too bad there. Just gives you what you need to get the job done. You have your 2 steering wheels here where you can add the Joy-Con in there for that cool little feature, and then the 2 larger controllers as well. Then you have your case. I think it actually holds 4 on each side, so a total of 8. And then your standard one that comes with the Switch to add to make it a larger controller. Alright, so we will have all those links below, and I just wanted to show you everything as it is set up and working properly. And then just follow those links to the Amazon descriptions below. Alright, thank you.